Welcome and thanks for joining me in this tutorial that I'll be explaining to you what is domain sales blueprint. So in this class I'll be talking about the domain sales blueprint. So I'll be starting with what is domaining, my own testimonials, what I've achieved in this journey, in this business model, and also I'll be introducing you to everything that you need to know as far as domain sales is concerned. So first, I will like to define domain sales or domain generally. So domaining or domain sales is a business model whereby you invest a little amount in purchasing a domain. So it's like a trading whereby you buy and sell. So it's like a buying and selling business type. So you buy a domain at a registry price. So registry or registrars are places whereby you buy a domain in wholesale. So they are like wholesalers. They are the one that sell domains in wholesale price. So you buy the domain in wholesale price, then you resell in retail price. So just like you buy something, let's say you buy a perfume, then you go to a place where you know they need it they need it most, then you sell it to them. So you buy a domain from registrars at an wholesale price, then you resell to retailers at retail price. And you know that wholesale price is always lesser than retail price. But in domain, the profit is like crazy profit, crazy ROI. You know, the return on investment is very, very high. So that's why domain is very special business model. And you know, we're in Nigeria, when you buy a domain for like let's say $6 or $7, and you resell for for like $200 or $300, that's a crazy investment. $300 right now in Nigeria is like that's over 200,000 naira. You know, so that's domain for you. You buy a domain for a less for wholesale price, then you resell for retail price and make crazy investment. So so that's domain for you. Buy the domain, then resell. So how do you buy a domain? Well, let me show you some of the domains that I buy and the price that I bought them and the price that they sold for. So let me go to my Gmail. So this is my Gmail. Let me go to my main Gmail account. So this is my Gmail account. So let me search for a particular domain that I bought at a point in time. So this domain, physical therapy Boda, I bought the domain I think last year. As you can see here, I bought two domains that particular day. Number one, I bought physicaltherapyboda.com. So pardon me, I didn't explain what a domain name is. So there's people that don't really know what a domain name is. If you are used to website, you know that website addresses are domain names. Like when you want to build a website, they ask you to go and get hosting and domain name. So domain names are website address. They are something that defines a website. They are like an address, like an online directory. So for example, Facebook, if you want to say okay, go to Facebook, that means go to Facebook. So how do you locate Facebook? You locate Facebook through facebook.com. So that's an address. So that's a domain name. Or let's say go to Twitter. How do you locate Twitter? You go to twitter.com. So that's an address. That's a web domain. That's what a domain name is. An online address, an online directory that defines a particular location of an online space or a particular company or whatever. So let's say University of Ibadan.com. So that is a domain name. So domain name can be, let's say MrBRestaurant.com, whatever this thing.com. So that's a domain name. Then the name, the Mr. B restaurant is the name. How about the .com is the extension. So a domain name. So the combination of that extension and that name is what we call a domain name. It can be mrb.com, it can be areyouserious.com. So then that extension can be in different form. We have different type of extensions. We have .com, we have .net, we have .org, we have .xyz, and many of them like that. So all those ones, Mr. B restaurant.xyz.net, all these things, they are called domain names that define the location of a business in the internet world, in WW world. So here I bought physicaltherapybuddha.com for 6.99, and that same day I bought defenseattorneybuddha.com for 6.99 as well, and I spent a total of 13.98. I spent a total of 13.98 on these two domain names, physicaltherapybuddha.com and defenseattorneybuddha.com. So this physical therapy is a the medical practitioning niche. So the partitioning niche, and we have this defense attorney also in jurisprudence niche. So when I bought this domain, I bought this domain around, let me check the time. I bought this domain around 3:11 on June 15, 2021, and I sold one of them. Let's come here. I sold this. I sold the first one, that's physicaltherapy.com. So payment received. So I sold iBalogun. So this Dan.com is a company, is like a marketplace. When you buy your product, when you buy your domain, you take it to a particular marketplace where you buy. There are places where you can sell domain. There are marketplaces online that is created specifically for selling your domain. So Dan.com is one of them. So I placed the domain on Dan.com, and I bought the domain 3:11 June 15, 2021, and I sold it 8:02 p.m. That's after 5 hours of purchasing it. So I sold it after 5 hours of purchasing it. So I sold it to Kyle Willett, physicaltherapy.com. I sold it after 5 hours of purchasing it. For what amount? I sold it for $299. Remember, I bought the domain for $6.99 and I sold it for $299. And this Dan.com, they also removed their own commission, which is 284, which is 5%. Yeah, 5% of the purchase price. So I got $284.05. Now think of that investment, think of that profit from 6.99 to 284.05. Then the second domain, it took me some time. I didn't sell the second domain, but the first one. So that's domaining. You buy two domain, you sell one. That single one, the profit you sell on that single one is like crazy. Crazy investment, crazy profit. So that's doing it for you. You buy. Let me show you another one. I bought this. I bought this one too. So this one too. This is dental domain. Dentist Idaho Force. I bought the domain for 6.99. I bought it for 6.99, and I sold it to Curtis Godfrey. I sold it for how much? Yeah, I sold it for $169. I sold it for $169. So there are many of them that I've sold. I've sold almost 100 domain. Almost 100. Almost 100 domain. So see this one too. So this one too. I sold this one for $650. Pittsburgh Pediatric Dentist. I sold it for $650. The funniest thing about this domain is that I wanted to sell it for $250, but the person decided to purchase it at $650. That's additional $400 for me. So that's just domain for you. You buy a domain, then you sell it to people that need it most. So your own is just to face the United States market. That's the most widest, the most profitable market in the world. So here you are earning in dollars. In fact, I'm a lazy domain sales expert. I don't really spend much my time buying and selling domain names. I have people that they are doing crazy figures every month. Like they are doing crazy figures because this is a business that you have to sleep on. Imagine earning in dollars. Earning in dollars, and you are the one controlling your profits, your income. The more you work, the more you earn. So this is like living in Nigeria as if you are living in the United States. You are earning in dollars and you are spending in naira. Imagine that. So how do you now buy a domain? Let me take you to some of the places where you can buy a domain name. So like I said earlier, I said to buy a domain name, you can get them from what? From registrars. From registrars. So among them is danadot.com. Dynadot.com. Dynadot.com. So I need to go and put Gmail. My network is not good. So this is dynadot.com. As you can see, this is dynadot.com, and here they sell domain name. You can see the prices. For .com is 10.99. For .com is 10.99. Actually, when I bought it for simple, now that was last year, and that time they were doing promo. But I have a tool here that this domain I can buy it for 8.99 or 7.99. So there's a trick for that. To cut the price. So here you buy the domain. If you have a domain in mind, you can search it. Let's say business practitioner, blah blah, practitioner.com. Then you search. So if the domain is available, that means if somebody else have not registered it, then you'll be able to buy it. So this business practitioner has already been registered by someone, and the person want to sell it for $3,195. So this particular domain, somebody else have already registered it, and the person want to sell it for $3,195. So there are other extensions available. .xyz, you can buy that one for 1.99. Business practitioner.homes. So this .home is another extension for 1.50. So that's that. So that's how you buy a domain name. You come to particular register download.com. You type in the domain you want to buy. And then after that, then after you have purchased it, then you can now sell it. So where do you sell? Like you have seen on my email, you sell at dan.com. So this is dan.com. You come to dan.com, you create an account. So after creating an account, I already have an account though. So I'll just log in straight to my dashboard. So you create an account. So after creating an account, then you sign in. Bam! Then you sign in. I've not made any sale this month. This month has been dry somehow. So you sign in. I've made $8,856, and I've made another almost $2,000 in another marketplace, and I've made almost $2,000 in another. I'm using like 3 marketplaces. So these are some of the domains that I sold: Vancouver website designer, internet marketing, podcast SEO. This one, the sentimental. I think I sold this one for $300. So yeah, I sold this one for $300. Sentimental. So here to sell a domain, you just come to for sale. After creating your account and signing, you come to for sale. Then let's say we were able to buy that business practitioner. Then you come to import domain. Add an edit domain. So you type the domain that you want to add here. let's say business practitioner.com. Then you click on import. Then the domain will be added to your portfolio. It will be added to your portfolio. So you can see one domain added. They have sent me an email, one domain added. So let's search if it is added already. Business prac. So it is added already. So you can see. Then you can now set your price. Let's say I want to sell it for. Note, if I sell this domain, they will block my account because I'm not the owner. So they will ask me to transfer the domain to them. And I cannot transfer. You cannot transfer what you don't own. You cannot transfer what you don't own. So this marketplace, they are like intermediary. They stand between the buyer and the seller. So if I'm able to sell this domain, for $3,000, they will ask me to now transfer the domain to their own account. So when I transfer the domain to them, they will now transfer it to the buyer. When you transfer it to the buyer, they will now pay me my own $3,000. You understand? So if you don't go and try and go and be adding domain that you don't own. If you try, they will just block your account. You will not even gain anything, and they will not allow anything from your IP address to create that account again. So don't try it. So I will still delete this one. Just trying to practicalize things for you. So $3,000, bam. So I cannot check if it is already listed. So I can check if it's already listed. So you can see it here. So it is now listed for sale, $3,000. If anybody come here to buy it now, then I just made over 1 million naira. So let me delete it since I don't own it. So that's how to buy a domain, and that's how to delete your. So that's how to buy a domain, and that's simply how to sell as well. So that's how to buy a domain. Okay now. So that's how to buy a domain, and that's how to sell. Let me check if it is gone. It seems wasting my time. Business. Alright, gone. So that's how you buy, and that's how you sell. Just as simple as that. I have 453 domains that I want to sell. I've not been serious this month. My total revenue is $8,856. I've sold some domains. So when you sell a domain, this is how you get it. So you just get alert, bam. Somebody has purchased a buy now $300. Good news, we have received Christopher's payment. That's the identity of the person that has purchased the domain. If you have listed the domain for sale on multiple marketplaces, like I said, we have different marketplaces. So usually I have another marketplace where I made like over $2,000. So almost $2,000, and another marketplace, epic.com, where I made almost $1,000. So once you just receive this, so most of the time I like using this marketplace because I love their commission. So you just go to other marketplaces and delete it from there, so that the person, because there are some scenarios, that there are some events where somebody can buy from here and another person will go and buy from another marketplace again. So you have to just make sure you go and delete it from other marketplaces. So you have received alert from here. So like I said, I'll be asking you question, blah blah blah, and they will now ask you, we need your help to ensure a fast payout and transfer. Can you please put the domain to our holding account at namebar.com? So this domain, I registered it at namebar.com. So this is the account detail you transfer it to. So I will now tell them that I have transferred the domain pushed out, transferred the domain, and they now tell me that okay, we have sent you $285 to your Bitcoin wallet address, blah 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 blah. So we have sent you 0.009 Bitcoin. Thank you. So that is that about domaining. That's how you buy a domain. You buy from registrar, from the registry price, highest $10, and you sell it for $300, $1,000, depending on your confidence in that domain. So you sell it for that amount, then you make crazy profit. Imagine you convert this money to naira. Anytime I make my sales, I convert it in my head to naira straight. So that's domain for you. So there are different. See, I've sold lot of domain there. See, I've sold a lot of domain there. A lot of domain there. You can sell as much as you want in a month, in a week. When I first started, I ensured that I was making at least a sale every week, every week, every week. Despite the fact that I'm still in school. I'm a 400 level student, mechanical engineering, that's choke, everything choke. So a lot of domain, no, lot of domains. Next, so a lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them. So I'll be stopping here. So thanks for being part of this class. Maybe if you want to learn more about this, you can just get back to me. Thank you.